Very good morning. Welcome to Unified Study. This is Thulasi doing paper 1 revision for the upcoming set examinations. Very good morning to everyone. Hi Simna Shanavas, very good morning. Very good morning. Have you understood yesterday's concept, Simna? You made it. Did you get clarification? The answer that I have given yesterday. So for the yesterday's question, the answer is 42.44. Yes. So this was the question that we did yesterday. The last question. So 70 divided by 165 into 100. Yes, very good, very good. So the answer for this question is what? When you divide 7,000 divided by 165, so this will gives you approximately 42%. Yes, yes. When you have somebody have raised a doubt that as the female candidates has been increased to 10, what about this 165? They have told that 10 additional female participants from country C join the games. Okay, so it may be from male also, this baby would have come, right? So that kind of thing. 10 additional female participants from country C join the games, then the total number of female participants from country C is dash. So this remains the same. Okay. Okay, so this is the answer for the last class question. And today we are going to do some kind of communication based topics through PYQs. Yes, shall we start? Yes, very good. So what type of communication that is through television? Intrapersonal, public communication, mass media communication. What type of communication is that? That which we do through television. Quick answers, waiting for your answers. Yes, very good, Simna. Others answers? Very good, Sudha, Sneha. Very good, very good. Very good. Very good, Mohana. Very good. Shalol, very good. Yes. The right answer for this question is option C. Okay. The right answer for this question is option C. You may ask, ma'am, why not mass media comes? Okay. You may ask, why not mass media comes? Mass media is right. This also, I'll give you the differences. The right answer is mass communication. How? See here, mass communication, mass media communication. Here the major difference is this one, transmission. This is one way and this is time specific. Whereas mass media communication comes under interactive and at convenience. Clear? So that is why the answer for this question is what? Television. Here it is being done by means of one way and time specific. In television, we cannot interact, right? Television can just give us the information. That is why we call it as a mass communication. Clear, learners? The control will be there on the sender side. See the difference in mass media communication. We also have the receiver also will have the control of the communication, right? So the major one is television. Clear, learners? Shalol, Shimna, clear? Byte is not mass media. Yes. So what are the other communications? That is intrapersonal communication, public communication. What do you mean intrapersonal? Within ourselves. So whenever I do communication within ourselves, and that we call it as intrapersonal communication. Public communication means what? Talking with people. Okay. Interpersonal it becomes. It comes as interpersonal communication. Yes. Next question. Next question. Advertising. I hope we are giving quality questions for your revision, for your upcoming set examination and also for your net examinations also, right? Though we have a little number of questions, we are doing quality questions which will be most useful for you to revise your concepts also here. Yes. Do like the session, learners? Advertising, TV, mass media, radio, new media. Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes, done. Yes. Very good. Very good. Sneha, Sudha, Simha. Very good. Very good. Yes. Yes, have you done? Very good. All have given right answers. All have given right answers. The right answer for this question is option B. Option B is the right answer. See, advertising is nothing but what? Idea merchants, where through ideas we get things, right? That we call it as what? Idea merchants. Yes, very good. Yes, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Arab Spring is nothing but what? It is a series, a TV series. Arab Spring is a series. Okay. Yes. That comes with new media. It comes with new media. It is a series. Okay. Right. Arab Spring and it is Arab Winter. There are two terms that is given here. Okay. The next one is mass media. Uh, for TV, it is babysitter. You used to sit in front of TVs, right? And the radio, mass media, see mass media, it is magic multipliers. And the D for radio, the radio is nothing but a little media. Okay, the people who connect is little, right? That's why they call it as little media. And option E, new media is nothing but the Arab Spring. Okay, next question. These are different type of questions, right? Different types of questions. Next one, types of communication. Next question. Is that question visible? I have to zoom. Is that question visible, learners? I'll make zoom. Very good, very good, very good. Sudha, Simna, very good. Types of communications. Yes, come on. Types of communication. The right answer for this question is option 4. Downward communication, like this. From our superior, when we get some instruction, then we call it as downward communication, right? Your superior will be here and you will be a subordinate. So whenever we get instruction from our superior, we call it as downward communication. Whenever we request something to our superior, right? Whenever we request something to our superiors, then we call it as what? Upward communication. It was towards upward. Horizontal communication means what? Whenever we talk with our colleagues at the same level, whenever we talk with our colleagues at the same level, right, then we call it as horizontal communication. And what is grapevine communication? Grapevine is like informal. We will talk with anybody. It is an informal way of communication. It is informal way of communication, and especially we call it as a gossip will be the example for grapevine. Right. Now the answer is for what? A, downward communication. It is a most common communication in an organization. Right. Most common way of communicating within people. Upward communication means what? Provides management with the feedback about the current issues and the problems. Looking at the management, don't put A for 3. Read the whole sentence with the feedback about current issues and the problem. Provides management. So I'm giving something to the management about the issues that was been going there. So then that we call it as what? Upward communication. Horizontal communication means what? It is useful link in decision for making task orientation, task coordination, right? Yes. Grapevine communication. Am I doing any mistake? Yes, right. So they used to talk, right? Grapevine communication. Clear? Am I right? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I have a doubt. 1 minute. I have a doubt with this question. Most provides management. B is 3 is right. B3 is right. Horizontal communication. Yes, that is of same level. A4 is also right. Yes. Actually, grapevine, we call it as informal or gossip something, right? Grows primarily to meet organization members' need for communication. Grows primarily to meet the organization need for communication. See, actually, what we say is the grapevine communication is grapevine means it is indirect way of communicating between people. Okay, indirect way of communicating between people, but it is not officially done. That is informal way of communication. It may be true or may not be true. That kind of communication we call it as grapevine. The other three options are right, but this the sentence making I have doubt. Right, so grapevine means what? It is informal, doing gossip, rumors. It may be true or may not be true. So that kind of communication we call it as grapevine communication. Yes, next question. This comes under non-verbal communication. So this comes under non-verbal communication. Which of the following is an exclusive example for non-verbal communication that includes a pitch, rate, volume, and use of pauses? Many a times we have discussed this topic in the class. Yes, quick. Yes, very good, very good. Very good. So the right answer for this question is paralanguage. Yes, paralanguage. So whatever talks about our tone, pitch, rate, the pauses that I give, right? All these tells about the paralinguistics. We call paralanguage or we call it as paralinguistics. Paralinguistics. So apart from this, we have so many non-verbal communication through our body, that is kinesthetics. Kinesthetics talks about a bodily movement. The bodily changes, we call it as kinesthetics. This with respect to body. Here comes your gesture, here comes your posture, here comes your body movement. All these things talks about the kinesthetics. Oculics means what? Eye movement. The eye movement also communicates something to the people who is listening to you. So that we call oculics. Chronemics means what? With respect to our time. Okay, with respect to our time. The time also communicates matters to us. Chromatics means what? Color. So in some occasion we used to wear red color dresses, right? In some occasion we should not wear black color dresses. If we go on in some tradition, some colors are said to be good, some colors are said to be bad. So that also communicates something to the people. And artifacts means what? Our jewelry that we wear, the tattoos that we wear, right? All those things tell something to the people. That's all artifacts, right? And apart from this, we have haptics. What do you mean by haptics? Whatever we tell about the touch, right? This touch also communicates something to the people, that we call it as haptics. Clear, learners? So these are the important non-verbal communication that we do. Right. Next one. The right answer is paralinguistics. And here we also offer NetSet Paper 1 coaching at Unified Study app for the learners who are preparing for your upcoming NET 2024 examination. Yes, so the 24 examination date has been already announced by the UGC, that we are going to have the exam on June 10th to June 24, right? And as I've told you many a times, we are doing the foundation courses. We have started, and 1 week data interpretation has been over, and next this week we are doing our mathematical reasoning. We are just focusing on the core basic concepts, not core, basic concepts of mathematical reasoning. So we are doing the foundation course paper 1 for mathematical reasoning this week. We are doing from 8 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. every day, Monday to Friday, and Saturday we are having the group discussion, right, for clarifying the doubts. And the you'll be access to the live class. The recording will be available and the PDFs you can get. And also we are doing the weekly mock test. So as we have 90 minutes of duration, we are doing step by step very slowly, as slow and steady wins the race, right? We have a long time to the examination. So slowly, consistently, we are preparing here at Unified Study app, especially for the paper 1 and paper 2 computer science, right? This is the subscription details that we avail for the paper 1 and 2. For paper 1, we avail it for 3,000 rupees for the month of 6 months duration, and 1 and 2 at the duration of 6,000 paper 1 and 2. Right here, paper 2 is being accessed for two sessions a day, and paper 1 we avail for 8 to 9:30. 8 to 9:30 for 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months duration. If you get it for combo, you'll be getting for 3,000 each paper, right? And we are also doing with the updated syllabus we'll be getting. With that only we are preparing for that DA and mathematical reasoning also, whereas some topics will not be removed, they will be updated, right? So definitely these topics will not be removed, and we also expect some kind of updation in the higher education, people development environment, and ICT, technology based. As we have already discussed, what all the things will be updated, it's been already done there. So if you wish to join the course, please download Unified Study app for the more details. Next question. Next question. Hi Gomati, very good morning. Next question. Do this one. Yes. Set of attributes shared by all and only those objects to which a general term refers to. Set of attributes shared by all and only those objects to which a general term refers to is called dash. Quick. This very interesting question that we took this time in examination also we got a question from this topic. In net examination we had a question from this topic. Yes. There are two terms. One is called connotation and one is called denotation. Connotation, denotation. Okay. Very good. Very good, Shanol, Suma. I'm telling good for answering. Okay? Yes. Yes, done. Very good. 1 2 have answered. Now I'll answer you the question. What do you mean by the right answer for this question is option A and B. Option A and B. That is intention of that term, connotation of that term. Okay. So what do you mean by denotation and what do you mean by connotation? I will tell you. So denotation means what? It is a term that we use to represent the dictionary definition of a word. Simple to understand. Okay. It is just to define the dictionary definition of the word. We call it as what? Denotation. D for D. You can easily remember. D for D. That is used to denote the objects by means of telling that word. And here we use the extension of a term. So denotation means what? It is dictionary and extension of the term. Extension of the term. If I say rose, what is a rose? Rose is a flower. Rose is a flower, right? So that is what it represents the word rose. So denotation is also known as what? The extension of a term because it shows what? The rose is a flower and it shows the extent of where the term is being applied. So rose is a flower, it can be used somewhere to decoration or something. So it is dictionary meaning and it is an extension of a term. And what do you mean by connotation? Connotation means what that inner feeling that word had. If we see rose, right, we have some kind of a feeling that been generated by looking at that rose, and that we call it as what? Connotation. The deeper meaning what we associate with that word. When somebody says rose, what we feel, rose means smell, rose means have some kind of a good feeling, a positive feeling. It can share our love with people, loved people, right? So all the deeper meaning that we associate with that word, right, and that we call it as what? Connotation. Clear, learners? Yes. So that particular rose have certain qualities like love, feeling, emotion. So all these things are intentionally there within that word rose. So that we call it as what? Connotation. Clear, learners? Yes. Yes, very good. It as we call denotation means here it is the inner meaning. Inner meaning. That is why this is also called as the intention of the term. Intention of the term. See the question now. So the set of attributes shared by all. What is the set of attributes? That feeling, inner emotion, all those things. So and they refer to as what? Intention of the term, connotation of that. Clear? Yes. Next question. Next question. The physical barriers to communication are growing rapidly disappeared. But The psychological obstacles remain owing to which of the following? Physical barriers to communication are rapidly disappearing. There are different types of barriers. Yes. Read the question properly. Yes, very good, very good. Getting answers. Psychological barriers, physical barriers. Psychological barriers, physical barriers. Very good. Read a question properly and then answer, learners. Very good, very good. The right answer for this question is option A, D. By formal language, by emotional appeal, by cultural attitude. What is the question? Physical barrier means what? Physical barrier means this room light is not good, the fan is not good, okay, the temperature is rising, the chair is not good. These are called physical barriers, are rapidly disappearing, but psychological obstacles remain owing to which are the following. There are some psychological obstacles which remains there, by the language that we use to speak. See, visual presentation, technology, and all comes under what? Technological barrier and physical barriers. By emotional appeal, every person will have their own emotional appeal. This will also comes under psychological barrier. Cultural attitude, I belongs to different culture, he belongs to different culture, so there will be some kind of a psychological obstacles. Psychological means what? Our knowledge, our brain, our emotion, all those things, right? So formal language, so language will be a psychological barrier because I come from different place, right? My language will be different, but when I go to that different community, there that language will not be able to adapt, so there will be some kind of a psychological problem I have to face. So by formal language, by emotional appeal, by cultural attitude, try to understand the barriers like physical barrier, physiological barrier, physiological physio physiological barrier. Physical barrier means my room light is not good. My room light is not good. My chair is not good. Okay, if I say that's called physical barrier. Physiological barrier means what? I have a fever. Okay, I have a fever. I have a severe headache. I was not able to attend the class. So these all comes under physiological barrier. Psychological barrier means what? See the difference between three barriers. Psychological barriers means what? I'm mentally upset. Okay, I'm mentally upset, I'm not doing good, I'm something is going in my mind, so that's called psychological barriers, right? Next question. And we have one more barrier, and that's called semantic barrier. Semantic barrier means what? Semantic barrier means understanding in the wrong way, misunderstanding the words, misunderstanding the words, we call it as what? Semantic barriers. Okay, semantic barriers, misunderstanding the words. Next question. More communication means better communication. Closely related persons do not have communication needs. It's a good question. Day to day life, many persons will come across things. It's a good question. Yes. Read a question properly and then answer. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. The right answer for this question is both options are incorrect. More communication means better communication. It is not the thing. If I communicate more, sometimes it may be overload. If I communicate more means you'll be bored, right? So it does not mean that. What do you mean by communication? Conveying things to people, right? Conveying things to people. Some case what happened, more communication may be overloaded and it be bored also. So it does not mean more communication means better communication. They have given, see, better communication. So this is not the case. This may not be true. Then closely related persons do not have communication needs. Actually speaking, sometimes closely related persons need also have the communication needs. Yes, hope, right? Close related person means, say example, me and my daughter, me and my parents, me and my husband, right? Me and my very close friend. We are close. We all, that term I relate, right? All are closely related. Definitely have communication need. My daughter needs me to talk all the time. Though I'm here with her, she wants to talk with her. So there are communication needs there, right? Am I right? So that's what the both the statements are said to be incorrect. Closely related person also need communication, also have communication need. More communication means better communication is not the right sentence. Am I right? Yes. Yes. So today we have seen some important topics like barriers. Just to go through the barriers, and we have seen the types of communication, and especially we have seen the non-verbal communication. Kindly go through these important topics, very very important, which may be asked questions with the types of barriers: physical, psychological, physiological, semantic. Physical means the room, chair, the non-living objects we call physical. Physiological means my health is a factors, and psychological means my mind concept. Semantic means the types of understanding. And types of communication we discuss: intra, mass, and mass media. Interpersonal communication means that I do with the people. That is public communication. Intrapersonal communication means which I want within myself is intra communication, right? And mass communication means the one way of communicating, right? Group of people I'll be communicating, but will be one way of communication. Television will be the example. Mass media communication means through I'll be using the modern internet and all, right? And then in mass media it is two-way communication, right, where both of them will be able to communicate. It's an interactive mode of communication. And then we see non-verbal communication. In that we discussed the different types of non-verbal communication: your gesture, posture, body language, or kinesthetics. Your oculics means eye contact, we call it as eye. The way we communicate through our eyes is called oculics. Haptics means touch. Paralinguistics means your sound, the tone, the pitch that we use to communicate, also communicate things. That's called paralinguistics. Yes, and we have discussed some different types of non-verbal communication. And along with that, I've just tell you one thing: it's a stereotype. Stereotype. Stereotype is means what? Every stereotype is very important in communication, because sometimes it will be a barrier. When means in cultural communication, right? Stereotypes. I'll be having something in my mind, and that will be a barrier to communicate something. Clear? So I have covered some main important topics of communication. Tomorrow we will meet with some other important topics of communication. If you want any important topic to be discussed, please kindly put it in the chat box of which topic you need to have the discussion. So if we do means, I will be prepared in such a way to give you more questions, right? Today I stop the class. Please kindly post the topic of which you would like to discuss tomorrow in the chat. In the chat, not the live chat, in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section of what kind of questions you need tomorrow, with which topic. Right? Very good. Thank you so much. For more details of joining the course, please visit unifiedstudy.com and the app. There we have given you the details about the net set exam preparation. Data interpretation. Sudha, more DA. Sudha, DA you want. What about others? Okay. So kindly post it in the comment section of what topic you need. So I will prepare in such a way and will give you. Okay. So thank you so much. Tata, bye. See you tomorrow.